Why is the Batmobile on the Joker origin film set? Ever since we got our first look at Joker star Joaquin Phoenix in full creepy makeup as the clown prince of crime, fans of all things DC have reversed course and been very on board for the upcoming standalone Joker film. And besides Phoenix's John Wayne Gacy-inspired makeup screen test, we've been getting tons of details about the flick, a casting breakdown here, a behind-the-scenes clip there, but this week fans' jaws dropped to the floor when this classic bit of Batman memorabilia looked like it was being transported to the film's set. Holy nostalgia, Batman! That is the 1960s Adam West era Batmobile, which begs the question, what the hell? How does any of this make sense? Is Batman a thing in this world? But how can Bruce be Batman if Bruce Wayne's dad, Thomas Wayne, is a major character in the movie? And if Thomas Wayne is alive, how could Batman be in this? None of this is working! Okay, continuity error or not, thanks to a video posted to YouTube by the Magisterium One, we know that the Adam West Batmobile was seen this week near the filming location of the standalone Joker film. So what does that mean? Well, let's break down a few theories. One, this could all just be a big coinky-dink. There could be a classic car show or convention in town. This Batmobile could be owned by a private collector transporting his car to wherever. Just because the Batmobile was seen near the set of Joker, it doesn't confirm anything. Side note, there was a dude in my neighborhood growing up that totally had like the Batmobile original car that he built from a kit. It was awesome. Two, the Joker film could take place in a world where the 1960s Batman television show exists and Joaquin Phoenix's Joker transformation could in part be inspired by the show. The Joker film takes place in the 80s, so it would make sense for Phoenix's Arthur Fleck to be aware of a show released in the 1960s. However, digging past that, this theory doesn't make a ton of sense. DC isn't a company known for getting super meta. It would be super weird for a fictional Batman television show to exist in the Joker movie where Gotham City and Thomas Wayne are actual things and people in the film's world. Theory number 3. DC is known to play fast and loose with alternate universes and multiple versions of the same character. We have separate versions of The Flash on both big and small screen, and between Jared Leto and Phoenix, there are currently 2 different film versions of the Clown Prince of Crime. And if we go to the comics, the 1985 comics arc Crisis on Infinite Earths and 2011's Flashpoint arc both deal with alternate universes and timelines within DC Comics. Heck, Thomas Wayne himself became Batman in the main Flashpoint timeline instead of his son Bruce. Introducing alternate universes would be a way to insert that concept into the DC film's lexicon, while also justifying why the DC film and television universes contradict each other pretty much constantly. On the other hand, establishing multiple universes sounds like a lot of heavy lifting for what looks to be a grounded, gritty film focused on the Joker's origin story, so this theory should probably be left in the Batcave. Theory 4. The Joker is literally insane, so there's a chance the Batmobile just shows up during one of his psychotic episodes without context as a fun little Easter egg for fans. And for our final theory, they could just be throwing out the traditional Batman playbook entirely. Now, the Joker's real name and backstory in this film are already very different from anything that we've previously seen in DC Comics or films, so this could be a world where Thomas Wayne is still alive and Bruce Wayne was inspired to become Batman in some other way. Also, if DC's Black Label comics are any indication, DC's willing to try whatever at this point. Even if the 1960s Batmobile is not featured in the Joker film, we're all but guaranteed to see a ton of surprises when the film hits theaters in 2019. But what do you folks think? Do you want to see an Adam West era Batman in the Joker film? Are you going to see the film when it hits theaters? And do you think we will see the Jared Leto Joker face off against the Joaquin Phoenix Joker? That would be a lot. Let's discuss. Be sure to like, subscribe, and mash that little bell to get notified every time we drop a video or go live with a show. And speaking of which, if you missed out on Orbital Redux, our interactive live-action sci-fi show starring Spider-Man voice actor Yuri Lowenthal, then you are in luck. This Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, we are marathoning all of the episodes to Nerdist's YouTube, Geek and Sundry's Twitch, and ProjectAlpha.com. If you want to get in on the interactivity, you'll need to sign up for Alpha. Just use the promo code ORBITAL to get a 60-day free trial.